Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Forever Stranded Lost Souls. I'm on the third recording of this episode. The first two recordings, the word crash and it got corrupted, and also my video editing because of the crash was out of sync and I couldn't solve that problem. So we started with embers and doing some construction here. Actually, this was not here previously on the recording, so I thought that I would put where I want to set up everything a little bit. And one of the problem was actually, let me show you in here, is this block. It's called the accessory. This one here, the machine accessor. So if you're playing on the latest version of Forever Stranded Lost Soul, do not make this block, because as soon as you place it, you cannot take it back. When you break it, the war crash, and the second time actually it happened, it corrupted my war. I couldn't log it back in because the block was right there stuck. And I don't know enough MC Edit to fix that problem, so I needed to get a backup from before, and it was already a bunch of machines in there and the recording didn't function. So we're gonna start again, but I'm not gonna go through the crafting because most of the crafting is basic. So if we take a look in here, you will see that I already crafted all these. So the Tinker's Hammers, easy enough to craft. We have all the embers, emitter, receptors, and relays that I craft. The mixer centrifuge is done. The ash, you have to craft this one, and then eventually you will get the ash pile that I'm going to explain. The ember we did on the last episode, so that is okay. And the duststone, we're going to get into it in this episode, as well as the stamp and stamp baser, the stamper. And we're going to try to move along with the beam cannon and all the other stuff. In here, I don't know this one, so I'm excited to play around with it, because last time I played with this, I don't think they were implemented or something. Anyway, so let's start by grabbing some of the machines that we're gonna be using. So I'm gonna use that one. The infinite water source, by the way, I got from, and I forgot to mention actually that. Let me just, before I start, show you a little bit around. This is Pally the Parrot, so thank you for the suggestion, by the way, for the name of that parrot. And you can see we have some new guests in here. I brought two villagers. This is the gem guy, very useful for the kitchen. It only give you gem, but I thought I'll put it there. Back there is a farmer that I capture. In here we have also the we have two guesses. Here we have the electrician, which is really nice. You can buy from here the MV wire and also the high voltage wire, only for one emerald, and all the Faraday suit or armor, so you don't get electrocuted with non-insulated cables. And I have the other one here. This is the engineering, so this was the perfect place to put these guys. This is gonna give you energy and laser relays. These for the crates, iron casing, and the extreme energy laser relay. So really nice. And I have also in the basement, but that one is I don't know. I put it next to the market and it went away. I don't know what happened with one of those. So I have, where did I put him? Okay, I have this guy in here. And this guy is the one that provided me cursed fruits for emeralds. So we don't have to go to the nether to do that one, which I'm very pleased. And these other three are the same. Also, one was this one that give me... What are you here for? Prismarine shards, which is nice. And this one is for... what else? The tags, name tags. So I don't have to craft them. I can just get them from that guy, which is awesome. Nothing else in here. So let's continue with this. That's the Faraday armor that I made. Okay, I just needed to buy stuff from the villagers so I can get to higher tiers with them. Anyway, so let's start with this. That's how I made actually the infinite water source. So if we take a look at here, we needed this purple block to make that infinite water source. So it's awesome, and we're gonna be using it, of course, in this episode. So let me put this stuff like that. Let's grab the Ember activator. This is the first machine actually you have to make on the quest line here, I think. Allowing... Well, it doesn't actually say, but normally this is the first machine you make, and you can use it for powering the other machines. But I went ahead and after I made that, I went ahead and straight made the pressure refinery. Now this one recipe is nothing special, so you don't really need this one, and this one it will be much better to use than the Ember activator when you start it out. So the Ember activator, we're gonna skip it and we're gonna go straight to the pressure refinery. We're gonna get some crates with us. We're gonna get some piping, so I need the fluid extractors and fluid pipes. We need the item extractors and item pipes. So I'm gonna put them like so. We're gonna need some levers, and I crafted the one from, where did I put them? Right here, from embers, because they stick to the pipes very nicely instead of using the regular Minecraft. And we have this one. Alright, I think we can start with that. Now I was thinking that I don't know exactly the size of the room, so maybe we'll have to expand it at one point. So for now, I think I'm gonna start putting some of the machines in here. So this is where the refinery, pressure refinery is gonna go. I may actually put it like in this. Yeah, maybe we can put it right here. So that's the pressure refinery. We're gonna put a crate in here, and we're gonna put an item extractor right there with this, and of course a lever that we're gonna put like, well, actually I can put it like that, and so yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. So we need to send water, of course, to this one to function. So on the bottom there, if we put a gouge, Ember dial, where's the other dial? This one here, the fluid dials. Okay, so if we put a dial in there, we'll have a reading when we put the water. So the water is gonna come from, I do not remember if I can actually put it from below. Let me remove this. No, I don't think I can put it from below the water. So I'm gonna put it from the side and actually send it this way. So probably the water is gonna come from here, and we're gonna get the fluid extractor and the fluid pipes coming this way. Okay, and we're gonna put one of the levers right there. So if we switch the lever, we're gonna get water right there, and you can see going up. Alright, so now if I put any kind of ember, so I'm gonna get some shards, and I'm just gonna put one shard just to demonstrate in here. So I'm gonna put one shard. These are, by the way, the better shards. These one are the bigger ones. So 6 of these make 1 crystal. So I'm gonna put one in there, send it that way, you can see, and this will generate some liquid ember, or like the power source. Let me actually put a dial in there so we can, oh great, blood moon. So we can take a look at how much ember it generated. So it generated 600 ember from 1 shard. But there is a better way to do it, and that's gonna be using a little bit of lava, a block of copper, I can actually test if we can use a better block, but I think the copper is gonna be okay. And what I'm gonna do is actually grab some of these archaic bricks and I'm gonna put them like so, and I'm gonna cut and wait for the blood moon because I don't think I can actually sleep on blood moons, so I'm gonna have to wait the blood moon out. Yeah, so I'll be right back as soon as it's daytime. Alright guys, I'm back. It's been an interesting night, but we got 4 more hearts. Awesome. And let me put the rest right here. Man, a lot of mobs. Look at that over there. Oh, they despawn. Oh, look at that. I actually wanted to show you something with these guys. So let me try to get this one. So, oh, I didn't want to kill it. Okay, forget it. Alright, but those guys you have to kill with a pickaxe in order to get where is it? This in here, the ancient motive core. You can actually craft it, but I think also they drop it. Oh, look at that! It dropped one without the pickaxe, so not sure. Anyway, good. So let me put that in there, and let's continue doing what we were doing. Okay, I'm gonna get the fluid pipes, and gonna get the extractors. I'm probably gonna need a little bit more the valves and these. All right, so I placed it in here, the block of copper, and around these places some lava blocks. So I'm gonna place another lava block in front right there. So that's why I put these, so it just looks a little better. Let me grab one of these. And by the way, I didn't craft it. Oh no, I cannot with that valve in there. So let me actually remove that one and put it right there. Ooh, we mastered the pickaxe. Okay, so now remember before it made 600 of ember. Now if I throw one of these, it's gonna go straight away and it's gonna make almost 1200, so way better than before. So that's why I'm gonna put it in there. Let me remove this and let's put this back in here for now. I'm just gonna throw a stack in there. So I start moving everything right inside there and making a bunch of energy or ember energy for us. So the other block I want to show is the cinder plit. Now with this one we're gonna need it especially later, but I think it's part of the quest in here. So this quest right there, the ash pile. So what we can do is I'm gonna put it, let's see, I can put it, let's put it right here for now. No, actually I'm gonna remove it from there and I'm gonna put one of these bins. Bins are really easy also to craft, and if you're making iron plates, do not use the embers hammers, use the engineering hammer, because you get 1:1 ratio, and the other one it's I think I'm gonna put it, yeah, let's put it right here. Okay, and the other one is you need 4 irons to make only 1 plate, or for any iron, any ingot, I mean. Okay, so let's grab also, I'm gonna grab some small storage chests. So I'm gonna put one in there, and we're gonna put some pipe in here. Actually in here I should probably put a cobblestone gen, so we're gonna change that eventually. But what I want is I'm gonna make an item extractor. I won't be able to place 2 stuff in the same. No, actually that's okay. I'm gonna put an item extractor right here with an item pipe right there. Okay, and we're gonna put a lever we can actually put the lever underneath, so we don't have to see it or anything. So I'm gonna place it right here. So we're gonna place it and we're gonna move it like that, and we're gonna close in there. So everything that is in here is gonna go straight to this storage bin, and we can place actually another storage bin right there, and I'm gonna place another item extractor from here going to this in here, and we can use the hammer to unplug this in here. And this, I'm gonna place the lever, I think I'm gonna place it this way now. Hey you. Alright, so whatever we put in here is gonna go into this, and then the result is gonna come down and go into this in here. So we can put anything in there to burn. Let me try actually cobblestone, and if that works, we can actually put a cobblestone gen that I think I must have one in here. Alright, we have this one. This is actually too much. We're gonna put a regular one and let's grab some cobblestone just in case. So if we go in here, this episode probably will be a little bit longer so I can cover most of this stuff. So let's double check if we can do that with a cobble gen. So I'm gonna put no, not right there, actually it's the other way around, so it's right here. So we can put a cobble gen right there. That's gonna start throwing items in here as soon as we switch the lever. It doesn't have anything, so let's give it a try. It's gonna put the cobblestone right there. Of course it's not doing anything because it doesn't have any energy, but at least we know it's working. And the result is gonna come right straight there. So first machine that needs some power, so we're gonna have to start giving some power to all these. We'll talk about the power in a second. Now the other machine that we're gonna make, or we did already, is gonna be, we have melters and we have the mixer centrifuge. So I was thinking that maybe we can put that, let's see, let's put it over here. So I'm gonna have two melters. I'm gonna put one, let's put it right there so we can do the piping from behind maybe. So, and another one there, and I'm gonna put the mixing centrifuge right there. Actually I want these to be a little higher. I think it's gonna look better. So let's put some of the same ashen stones, and I'm gonna put it going all the way over here like so maybe. And let's see, we're gonna put one smelter right there, mixer centrifuge, and this one. So we're gonna enclose and change that. Can you stay out of here? Okay, so in here we're gonna put, to make the dozen or other stuff, anything that it goes to the mixer, it needs a slot. It needs a way to smelt one, smelt the other ingot or ore, and then mix it everything here, and from here it has to go out. So if I put, let's start with some gold. So we'll put some gold and we're gonna put some copper. It can be the ore version, which is gonna double I think as well. Not sure in this pack. So if I put some gold in there and that in there, you will see it, it's right there on the top, right? Okay, so these two need some power as well, and eventually we're gonna have to make some more item extractors. So let me check the recipe. Redstone, and I think I have everything to make a little more. So I'm gonna need a few more. Let's start with the 4 there. So the result from this in here and this in here is gonna go, not the fluid, the item pipes. Actually, that has to be fluid. Yeah, that has to be fluid. Okay, so the fluid extractor, that's what I want. It's gonna come from here and from here. And it's gonna go with the fluid pipes to the bottom of this machine. So I need to unplug that in there and that in there. So the result is gonna come down, and of course we're gonna use more lever, one in there and one in there. And the result from this mixture in the bottom is gonna go up, and then we're gonna have to send it somewhere, preferably to what is a stamp base and stamper. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna probably put it, yeah, this is gonna be better if we put it in here actually. Let me put it right here. Stamp base is gonna be that one, and we're gonna put some blocks in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're gonna remove that, and the stamper is gonna be right there, so we can remove that one. So the liquid from this is gonna have to come over here, so let's get a fluid extractor, and we're gonna grab it from there. And fluid pipe, man, let me deal with these guys. What the hell is going on with you guys? Probably all the mobs that were, right, sit there and sit there. Okay, let's bring it back down, and we're gonna put it, no, not right there. We're gonna put it all the way here. Now we don't want these to connect again from there, and of course this is gonna require a lever as well, and all the levers are gonna be off for now. I think I can actually put the lever in here in the back. Yeah, I won't have access after, so I prefer probably to put it right there for now. Okay, this is gonna require power as well, and once the liquid come in here, is gonna stamp it and probably send it to a chest, so we can, well, for now we'll test it like that. All right, so all this in here you can make without having any Dunston right now. So this is the first process. So when you first start, you're gonna don't have the way to make splitters, so what we're gonna do is show you how to do it without the splitters. We have emitters, we have receptors, and that's all we need. So the emitter is gonna be from here, because this is what is right now giving all the power, or is gonna give all the power. You're gonna burn, my friend, over there. Get the hell out of there. What's going on with these guys? All right, let me remove them from here. Come on. Stay there. Okay, let's hook up these. Now, the first thing we're gonna need is to put receptors in here and in here. This one is gonna require a receptor. I'm gonna put it on top over there, and this one actually is gonna require a receptor as well over there. So the energy from this one, each emitter is gonna need also a lever to start throwing that. So we're gonna get our hammer, and we'll start with whatever we put in here. Right now we have copper ingots, 0 millibuckets. So yeah, this is gonna start happening with the lava there. We can probably block that in there as well, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my Tinker Hammer. I'm gonna go to the receptors always first. So shift right click on this one. This should start, as soon as we switch to the lever, sending power to this receptor, and it's gonna start cooking the copper that we put in there. You can see that is cooking that copper. I'm gonna trap you in a lasso and leave you there, so stay there, please. Alright, so it's cooking. Very nice. And we're gonna have to wait for that to cook. So I'm gonna wait for all that to finish. Alright, so it's almost finished. I think it has two, but I think you have to remove them from there, the liquid, to keep going. But you can also put one of these molten copper, these dials, to see how much it is in here and in here. Doesn't really matter on this pack because I can see it on the top there on Wayla, but it looks cool. Anyway, we have that. We're gonna have to do the same exactly with the gold that we put in there. Okay, so what you can do is actually shift right click this one and right click on that one, and it will switch the beam and start going to the other one, and it's gonna start cooking, of course, the gold as well. So we will see in here, once it's cooked, there you go, it starts showing. So we're gonna have to wait for that one as well. Normally I won't need to wait, but we're gonna send everything to this machine right now. And I just want to make sure that it's not connected this to this pipe, because if it is connected, instead of sending the result, it's gonna send the copper or the gold to the stamp base in there. All right, so right now it seems to be okay. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna wait till it cooks a little bit more. You can see all the ingots disappear from this one, and I'm gonna do the same on that side. Alright, so it's almost done. I think it left a few coppers right there. Still missing 3 ingots, but that's okay. We're gonna start throwing whatever we have in this one, in this machine right here. So let's put another fluid in there so you can see, but you will see the result in there. So I'm gonna throw this one, and you will see the tank empty in here. We don't have anything, and all the copper went straight to there. You can actually read it. I think I need to put this reader on top, but you can see it on Wayla, molten copper. So in here we don't have any more, and we're gonna throw everything to here, and now you can see we have gold and copper right there. Now we need to switch this one to give power to this machine. So shift right click to that one, right click to that one, and it's gonna bring everything to this machine. And now it's gonna start processing this machine and getting removing the molten gold and copper and creating Dawnstone for us. So as soon as we switch this lever, it's gonna take everything from here, get it, and bring it back in here. So I'm gonna finish to see it doesn't rest anything. So it's almost done right there. There you go. And all those beams are gonna get energy at the same time after we do this, of course. So I'm gonna switch that. You will see it's all going in here. So now we need a machine, this machine, to get power from this, and it will start working. Now we need a stamp that we already created, so a bar stamp. So that's what I'm gonna put right there. So as soon as this machine gets some power, there you go, we'll start receiving some Dawnstone ingots. Now my magnet take it, but you can see we'll get it there. Okay, so awesome. So as soon as you get your first Dawnstone ingot, the first thing you want to make to facilitate everything is the Ember relay. No, the relay, sorry, the splitter. Well, I have it here. Where is it? Okay, this is the relay. It's very similar. The beam splitter, you can see in there that you need 1 piece of Dawnstone ingot to make the beam splitter. But this will facilitate your process a lot, because it can split that beam to 2 devices at the same time. So we're gonna make use of relays, splitters, and even probably the where is it? The copper cell as well, and also the crystal cell. This actually is my favorite block in here. Now the crystal cell is this one here. Where is it? I don't see it over here. Cell. Okay, the crystal cell also needs a block of tungsten, so you're gonna need at least 9 pieces, and 2 tungsten plates that you can make as well. And you can make them now using the plate stamp in there. So, well, we already got 26 from there, but if I switch the plate in here, I don't know if I have time actually to do that. So let me see if I have time to remove that one and put the plate. And there you go, we start getting the plate. Let me actually throw that. And I'm gonna put the cobblestone and these in here. There you go. So that's gonna start making plate for us, which is really nice. Okay, so let's put this in here, and let's show the use of this one as well. So if we get the splitter, the receptor, I mean, I am gonna put the receptor on top in here. I think it's gonna look a little better, and we're gonna send. Now this one's finished, so you can see there's nothing else in there. So we're gonna shift right click this one from this one. That's gonna get some it's gonna get the cobblestone from here, and it's gonna throw it straight to this one and it's gonna create the ash piles from this. So I don't know if this one is working. We flip it over. I think we did. So that's gonna be an infinite source of this ash from the cobblestone generator, which is really nice if we need to, because of course we need a lot of embers to keep producing and producing more and more ash. So I'm gonna make a few stacks, because we're gonna need that eventually once we get into alchemy in here. All right, so let me check my time. I think we're gonna probably wrap up at this point, or we can actually make an episode a little longer and continue explaining some other stuff in here. So if we take a look at the quest book, with just what I explained, you already have almost all in here, exactly the same as as I did. Okay, now I want to use that cell, the crystal cell, so let's put it there because I do want to use it. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna place it right there. That block is unbelievable. It's really nice. So I'm gonna remove this block in there, and on the bottom there I'm gonna put one of these mechanical cores so we can access there. There you go. And what I want to do is actually, for now, I'm gonna put, let's grab some blocks here. I'm gonna put a chest right here, because that this machine can hold I don't remember how much actually. Let's see, Ember dial. I think I can put one in there and read it. Yes, 64,000 embers, and that's represented by this little image in here of that ember. You can see that little block in there. But if we throw a bunch of embers, so I'm gonna grab one stack of these ember crystals and I'm gonna throw it in there. So what I want to do is actually grab my item pipe, and this is just temporary because once it grows we don't need to hook it up anymore. So we'll put that lever right there. I'm gonna throw a stack in there, and you will see starting to get this power and growing. So that's gonna be awesome. Look at that, just a stack of that, and look at the size of that. Did it get everything? Yeah, it did. Now we can hold 1,440,000 Ember right there. So we don't really need more. I am gonna throw more because I think I have plenty of Ember. Let's actually double check how is my farm of Ember over here. We'll see how good it is. Oh wow, we have a lot more here. Awesome. I'm gonna grab for now I'm just gonna grab whatever we can take. Okay, there you go. And did you run out of power? No, you're still working. Okay, so we have a lot of embers, and then we can change the chunk. Actually, we can place that machine in another chunk, and we'll start getting more and more. Eventually, we're gonna hook up an ender chest, and we're gonna throw it directly in here. So actually, I could have done that instead of going down every time to check. One ender chest for the coal, and another one for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw another stack of these ember crystal. I want to actually throw an exact stack just to check how much it gets, because it has a limit, I think. So once it get everything, that thing is gonna get bigger and bigger. Yeah, no, we just wasted a stack of that. So 1,440,000, I think it is. Yeah, that's the maximum. Yeah, that's the maximum. So awesome. This is gonna be great. So now we can remove actually this, and we can remove this in here. We're not gonna need it anymore. And I am actually going to remove well, no, I'm not gonna remove that. So what I'm gonna put in there is actually a copper cell. I don't know. Let me see. I think I can put a copper cell right there, and I'm not sure if I can actually read it from there. Yeah, that's not gonna grab anything, so I'm not gonna put actually a copper cell there. What I'm gonna do is actually put a receptor, and I'm gonna throw it probably in the middle right there. So we're gonna hook it up to this, and this is gonna start filling up the ember, the cell right there. So you see it's like a storage for all the embers that we have. So now we can throw all that in here, and it's all gonna go to this. Come on, it's all gonna go to this, and it's gonna start filling up that in here. So whatever we need to do, we need to bring the power from these to the other machines with the use of the beam splitters, ember relays, and of course the items and stuff like that. So I can grab, for example, one of these embers emitters. So I'm gonna put one in there, and I'm gonna put one in there. I think I'm gonna remove this from there. I'm gonna put one ember emitter right there, and probably gonna put the dial in this side. Okay, so at least have a way to monitor that. But from here, I'm gonna send it just to give you an idea, because after that I think I'm gonna change it. So just to give you an idea, I can send it to this. I want something centered on this block. So let's say I put it right there. That's the relay. And from there, I want I want to put it around the same. Okay, something like that. That's gonna be the roof. Okay, so I think I'm gonna remove this, and right there I'm gonna put a splitter just to show you. So I'm gonna put a splitter right there, and I'm gonna put a receptor. Where's the receptor? Gonna put a receptor right there. So with the hammer, we're gonna say that from this, you're gonna come from that. That's the stamper. Actually, no, I wanna from this one, you're gonna come from this one, and from this one, you're gonna come from that side. Okay, and this receptor is coming from this, and this relay is coming, let's say, from this side in here. Okay, and I need to put a lever as well, so we're gonna put a lever right there and switch it. So that's gonna send through the wall to there, and then send to those machines, which is really nice. So that's the way you have to start hooking up everything for all the power for all the machines. But I think with that, we're gonna call it for this episode. I'm gonna organize this and build something for this place. And the next episode, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna show you how I set it up, everything for our Ember's place. Right? So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.